Alrighty then, folks. We are back for another night of playing Vampire Survivors. Let me go ahead and boot up the game as we get ready here. Oh, and tonight I actually remembered to bring in water. But that being said, didn't remember that much. Here, let me turn the sound of the game down just a little bit, because I'm speaking a little softer today. There we go. Hopefully that'll be alright. And is it capturing properly? There we go. Alright, let me move the mouse out of the way. Do we have any more power-ups? Might. Anything for 200 something? Go max health. Doesn't really seem worth it. Alright. I think we're gonna back it out. Start. I'd like to be able to buy Poe, to be honest. Let's start with Antonio and just get started in Mad Forest here. And we'll live with some whip action. Man, I forget how slow this game starts out. Quarter of the way to the first level. Halfway. 3/4 of the way. Things are above me. That's no good. Let's move to the side. I'll move the proper direction relative to that. Oh, there's 5 needed. Okay. Let's go Lightning Ring. Oh, we took some damage, but that'll be fine. Yeah, lightning is nice because it hits stuff. It's a little underwhelming, but I think we need to discover the active-passive synergies. Then we need to be leveling stuff up, but that's we'll get there. Let's go ahead and chill out as we go along our way. Oh, there we go, a little bit more. And some garlic would be nice as well. I like garlic just because it makes it less stressful to have to actually dodge everything. There we go. Good shot. We will take some King Bible, absolutely. Okay. Man, it's been a good, productive day. I probably need to clear up my whiteboard behind me, but that's okay. I'll get to that in a moment. Oh, it's a super bat. Teal-covered bat. Yep. Good that we've got the timing down, at least for the moment. There we go. Oh, yeah, give me that. Let's go Hollow Heart. Yeah. Been eschewing a lot of these passives. I think we need to give it a shot. Also, candidly, I've watched a little bit of this game, and I understand a little bit more about how it works, so I don't really know what any of the synergies are. I understand that there are synergies that matter if you can get to that point. Oh. Yeah, I'm not on the BRB screen. I'm here. Good to see you, Nerdy Thighs. Might be a little bit of a lag, but that's okay. What do we want? What do we want? Let's take... Okay, cool. Let's... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, alright. We stopped moving for 1 second, and that was that. Well, welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I probably... Oh, gosh. The smart thing to do here, let me make it so that this is not a problem for the next half an hour. Alright, I'm just going to put us in a little ad break. This will turn off the thing. The Lancet is actually pretty helpful. Good to know. Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute, I promise. Okay, alright. And so, let me explain what we're doing just for the recording's sake. Basically, if you run a pre-roll ad for a minute or a minute and a half or so, then nobody gets pre-roll ads when they first come to your channel moving forward, and that's pretty desirable, as you can imagine. Man, I wish that this updated. So you run the ads, doesn't really matter how many people are there, but then it's disabled for a static period of time. And since I don't really care about the revenue from the ads, I just care about them not having to show to people, then what that means is I need to run the pre-roll ads so that then we're not keeping people out. Luckily, I've got a second screen over here monitoring the stream, so I should be able to see when these are done, which should be, I don't know, another 45 seconds or so. Actually, I have another thing here. Yeah, 30 seconds of ads remaining, plus a little bit of delay, which will be okay. Alright. Apparently in this ad, people are auctioning stuff, but I have no idea what's going on here. I mean, they're auctioning a cow, but I'm not sure that I get it. Oh, that's what happens when you watch ads without... It was for TurboTax. I'm totally lost. Advertising is just we're at the point now that in order to engage people, the ad needs to be engaging on all fronts. There needs to be some dissonance, I suppose. Okay, all right. In theory, we should be done. But nope, another 10 seconds. We'll wait that 10 seconds out, and then we'll see what the delay is, and we'll keep moving forward. In the meantime, digging the music. Cool Nissan Colorado. All right, there we go. We're back. All right, back to what we were doing. There you are. How's your day been? Mine's been pretty productive. I got a lot of stuff done. Oh, bats. Man, I missed the garlic. Could just run into the middle of those. Oop. Yeah, need to be moving left and right here. Yeah, good old whip shot. Oop. Okay, that's fine. Oh. There we go. Oh. Wow, gosh. We're... Opposite of productive for you. You know, sometimes resting in and of itself can be a worthwhile end, so hard to blame you on that one. My day's been, it's not like wholly productive. I mean, I spent like an hour and a half playing ping pong with my roommates, but it was nice that it felt like the day didn't just sort of pass me by, you know? Let's try the Pomerolo. We need some refilling of this health. It's not particularly fast refilling of the health, and we have no idea actually, like with any granularity, what our health is, but yeah, it's pretty good. I live with 5 people, so it's been pretty nice. Okay, all right. We're just gonna have to come to terms here with the fact that the Horde is not gonna play nice with us for a little bit. We're gonna try and level up to deal with that. Another teal bat. Yeah, what did I do today? I hung a picture on my wall, which I really like. Red Heart is an upgrade instead of wasting a slot. Oh yeah, from the screen. I think I actually have both. But it occurs to me that like I've figured out that there are synergies in this game. And by figured out, I mean I saw somebody get a thing which said it was an upgrade of another thing, but I don't exactly know how that works. So I'm trying to try more of the passive to see what I can get to stick. Hopefully, like if I just grab a bunch of random stuff and am able to survive long enough to level it up, then maybe we can get some clarity there. Also, I really want, like, I've come around to the thing that you were suggesting last night, which is getting Poe, like, as a starter. It's just so powerful. Knife, armor, fire wand. You have any thoughts, Nerdy Thighs? Tell me what you're thinking about. We'll let you backseat this a little bit. Right now, it's just you and me anyways. On just a chill Saturday evening. Don't know how bad the delay is on your end, though. Oh man, the bitrate's probably dying from this. All right. Let's go ahead and take... Wand. Okay, fire wand it is. Yeah, the other two seem pretty bad, but... I don't know, man. I saw somebody get upgraded knives. Upgraded knives are pretty good. Can't lie. Managed to see that on somebody else's YouTube video of the stream, and jeez, was it powerful. Also, apparently there's a turbo mode, which I get the sense is, like, probably a little bit more fun, but, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. If that's the case, then I'll probably just have to go it alone. But I can ask questions of chat as I go. That's actually a medium that's not affected too much by delay, because I have to spend the rest of the time sort of filling time regardless. Yeah, so let's see, what did I do today? If we remember in between runs, I can show you the photo of it, but okay. Let's go more, whip. And yeah, so I can show you the photo that I hung on my wall today, and I also managed to hang some sound dampening panels. This room just gets a lot of echo, and it's actually annoying, not only for when I'm streaming, but also for work. Just, I think having slightly improved sound quality would be useful. I'm not sure how useful it'll actually be, but I like the concept, so I'm giving it a shot. Oh, here come the plants. Okay, let's try and clear ourselves a little horizontal path here. What else did I do today? I took the stream that I did the other night, and I turned that into a YouTube video, managed to get that uploaded, which the internet at my new place is... I guess it's not really a new place anymore. I've been here for 4 or 5 months, but compared to how long it took to upload stuff, I used to have to upload stuff overnight because it would take just hours and hours, so... Strong improvement in that respect. We just don't do any damage right now. Let's get more lightning ring. Yeah, and yeah, that was good. So I had to do a little bit of, I mean, I didn't really do that much editing because it's just, my older brother likes to watch the streams like after the fact because he oftentimes can't be around at the time that they're happening. But, you know, you got to do a little bit of post-processing, attach some stuff in there, and do all the little YouTube stuff you got to do. I'm sure you're familiar. So I edited that and uploaded it and managed to actually, like, take some of the file system on my computer. I have a bunch of different SSDs and hard drives and stuff, and several different ones of them have... oh, dance break. We did it. Wasn't a good dance break, but it was a good result. 3, we take that. One more projectile in King Bible. It's not so bad. Hollow Heart. I've seen worse. Another 10% of health. That's fine, given the fact that we're slowly going to regen, and we get another projectile from our axe. Oh, and another level up. Do we just want to keep filling out slots here? Let's keep going with. I do like the idea of the book, but we don't really have enough projectiles for it to seem worth it. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, so I managed to delete the several extra copies of my operating system from my computer, which is nice. Save myself, you know, 80 gigs or so of space, which is nice, you know. That's recordings take up a lot of space, and being able to free up more so that I don't have to buy a new hard drive is good. I still have yet to come up with like a comprehensive, like really good organizational system for my files, but right now I just have enough raw storage. There's not a problem. I have, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 terabytes, something like that. Okay, good. Something froze, but it was just on the computer that I used to monitor the stream, not on the stream itself, according to OBS, so that's good news. I make YouTube videos, but so here's what I do. It's a little complicated. So I have a YouTube channel, and most of what's on that YouTube channel is chess content. I'm not particularly good at chess, but it is a thing where you can like, yeah, let's keep going. Hollow Heart. It is something where like there's a lot of like unique value in the fact that you played a game and you have a thought process, and people can see what you were thinking, and then you spend a lot of time analyzing. Like there's a as long as you're reasonably charismatic and you know what you're talking about, that's something where it doesn't really matter whether or not you're particularly entrenched. I have like one YouTube video on there, which is, I mean, I have several YouTube videos which are sort of vlog style and describe a couple of tournaments that I've gone to. I only started playing chess a couple years ago, so not a ton there. But those are the ones that people show up for. I've got a few other things on there. In particular, I have a lot of unlisted videos, which are stream VODs, and I sort of leave them in the playlist section, and then people who like watching on Twitch, but if I'm ever not live, which is most of the time, there's an opportunity for you to watch like previous playthroughs of games that I've done. For a while, I tried doing like highlight videos, but those just take so long to edit. Like, you know, you play for 3 hours, then you spend, you know, 6 to 8 hours editing a highlights video. It's just a lot of time. I like playing video games. Editing is a thing that I will do if there's some good reason that I want to have like a very particular thing that I'm saying. But in general, that's not where I'm interested in spending a lot of my time versus people who are like really interested in putting out something super polished. So given that that's the case, like the video editing that I do is very light, except in the circumstance that I'm making like a one-off YouTube video, which is fun in and of itself. It's just a different task to do, you know. Yeah, let's go for another whip. Oh. Ooh, yes. Oh, that was dope. Oh, and look at all those levels of whip and of lightning ring. Oh, let's check this out. And then I'll go back to whatever it was that I was saying. Okay, lightning ring to 3, base area up by 100%, base damage up by 10, base damage up by 5. Yes, sir. Give me another whip. Base area up by 5, base area up by 10%. We take that. And there's another whip and another lightning ring. Base damage up by 5. Cool. So whip level 7, is that right? And fires one more projectile. We love it. Yeah, so we're whip level 7. Beautiful. That was dope. I absolutely loved that. That is, you know, just RNG just shines down upon us. We need some more of this King Bible if it's going to be useful. We haven't seen enough of that. Anyways, I do have a couple of videos that I'd like to make that I have yet to make. One thing that I want to make is, like, there's an interview question that I used to give out at work. and it's an interview question that I thought was pretty good. I mean, there are some qualms to be had with it, but it was an interesting thing to be able to talk about. It was something that I knew really well, and I think there are some interesting insights about how you can solve the problem, and you don't really have to know much computer science in order to be able to like make some progress on it or understand like why it's interesting. And so that's something that I want to make a video about, especially because Google Engineer reveals like interview question and walks you through the answer. I imagine would be fairly popular. Which again, it's not like why I would make the video, but I don't mind it if it happens to be popular. Like I'm not gonna walk away for that for no reason. Another King Bible, just as we had asked. And another thing I'd like to make a video on is I play Ultimate Frisbee, and there's a particular type of defense called zone defense that like there are a few things that people oftentimes have questions about or don't intuitively understand. And I feel that if people see a couple of diagrams, they'll immediately understand like why it is that certain things are preferable to other things, or why you would choose to, why each role has its own different jobs and what the goal of the defense overall is, and some things of that nature. Things where where it requires a certain amount of explanation, and when you're out on the field trying to teach people in leagues or whatever else is not the perfect time to be able to explain it in nuance. Yeah. Let's get some more Firewand. So that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to write some videos on. And I'm working on it right now. I'm trying to learn a little bit of Manim, which is what 3 blue 1 brown uses. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, yep, there it goes. Not great. Yeah, so I'd like to make some things like that. The concept of being able to make like a fair number of YouTube videos seems attractive, but I don't have enough. Don't have enough in me for that. All right, do we have enough? We do have enough now. Let's get our friend Poe and just run ourselves directly at them. Well, we're sticking with the Mad Forest. I know the library's there. I know we can do great things, but that's not where my heart's at right now. I'm just a being of the forest. You said you've come around to Clock Lancet? Is that the thing? Lancet is actually pretty helpful. You know what? We're going to give it a shot. I don't know what it does. Okay, it's shooting up, I guess. Oh, is it like the hand of a clock? Does it like shoot around? Yes, exactly. So 3 o'clock, now 4 o'clock. So that should mean that I should want to walk around the enemies clockwise, because the clock hand, I can shoot at things by doing that. Right. Oh, it's actually like gives some purpose to direction. I like this. Does it do damage or does it just freeze them? Does it just freeze them? It doesn't appear to be killing stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it kill a single thing. I think maybe it's just freezing stuff. Which, like, honestly, I'll take it. Maybe it'll start doing damage later. Okay, just freezes them. Good to know. Effect lasts a second longer. Rune Tracer. Let's get us some damage. Rune Tracer. Yeah, so pretty, yeah. So I'd like to make some videos on some of that higher effort stuff. It would be fun to, like, have the opportunity to turn some of these streams into, like, some condensed stuff that would be pleasant for YouTube. I like interacting with people. I figure if you can add some pleasant interactions and show people that it could be a good time to come hang out, maybe they'll come hang, which makes it easier to produce more content. But, yeah, no, I definitely think that it is it's something which requires a bit of a network effect, and it requires a lot of time, and I've got like a job and a life and people that I like interacting with in person, so it's not really worth it unless I were to pay somebody to do it. Yeah, the problem is if I do that, the people that came to the YouTube channel for the high effort content will unsubscribe. So what I do is I upload it as an unlisted video. Maybe what I need to do is make a separate YouTube channel for, like, Malcolm Games or whatever, and that can be the one where I upload the gaming stuff, and then I have another channel for high effort stuff, and I can cross-link them. That would probably be worth it if I felt like spending an afternoon. Let me go ahead and get an axe here. Shouldn't totally get lost in thought. I tend to do that. Like, if I start talking about stuff, which is fine, I tend to get a little lost in thought, and oftentimes, like, I suppose the most notable facet of that is just like my visual perception just completely turns off. Which, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is a little confusing to people when they're wondering why I'm staring at them or nothing or anything. I just kind of end up in that spot, All right, some garlic. What happens? A little bigger, a little harder. Great at podcasts. I appreciate that. There's actually my I've been talking a little bit too much recently, so it'd be a little hard to do, but I used to work in an amusement park up in the northern part of the Bay Area of California. And I was a rides operator, so I would have to... I'm like the guy that like hits the buttons on the ride to... Yeah, just walk straight into those bats. Yes. Oh, that was great. Let's get a peach on. Oh, straight in. And so when you do that, you do have to talk to the people that are getting on the ride. You have to tell them stuff because like there's an automated speech, but they prefer that you organically interact with the customer. Let's upgrade the axe, which is fine. I don't really mind doing that. But you do have to say certain things. You're under a legal obligation to provide certain disclaimers. But I was working a minimum wage job, so the training wasn't ideal. And I didn't really want to get in trouble, so I thought, hey, why don't I just learn how to say exactly what the people say, like in the automated spiel. Like if I just say the same thing, I can't be wrong, right? In learning to do that, I also became pretty good at imitating what the voice sounds like. Not really on purpose, but you know, you trying to copy what a thing says, and you also copy how it says it. You know, it's a pretty natural extension. The result was that I have a pretty good ride announcer voice, which is exactly what it would be like as if I was like an annoying, like morning radio DJ. Let me take a second here as we're moving around. I'll take a drink of water here and we'll see if I can do it. All right. Don't know if this is going to come out great, but let's see how it goes. Welcome back to the station here at Tony Hawk's Big Spin. Please exit to your left and your left only and make it a great day here at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Lancian Sky, what will you discover next? That one's always a favorite of parties. I feel like people always go like, damn, and then they're all also like, man, I could listen to that voice for like about 30 seconds and then I'm done. Like that's just way too much. It's the kind of thing you listen to on the way to work at like 5 a.m. when you'd really rather not be existing, and it's just some dude who has like more energy than you've had in your entire life, like screaming at you that you should probably be awake and happy about what it is you're going to go do. You know, just the most awful creatures on earth. As far as most people are concerned. I actually don't mind it that much. I think it's kind of a funny archetype. But it is a fun little party trick, I will say. Let's get some more garlic. Just shove some garlic in there. Oh, did we kill ourselves? We absolutely killed ourselves. We just walked straight into some enemies that would not die and killed ourselves. Beautiful. Yeah, the garlic and the axe. Okay. Man. All right, what other power-ups do we have? If we refund these, we have what? 1,400? The might doesn't really seem to be making that much of a difference. Armor, max health really doesn't seem like it matters. The recovery seems like it could be okay. Duration from weapons, speed, movement speed seems like it could be okay. Area, cooldown. I like the concept of cooldown. The picture? Did the picture get better? Like, are we having bitrate issues? I'm confused by that statement. Greed, 10% more coins per rank. Like, that seems good in theory. Oh, I was going to show the one that I hung up. Okay, cool. First of all, let me try and point the webcam at it, but it's going to be too far away. Oh, yeah, no chance. You can see, though, that I've got a wall of a few things, and it's the one on the upper left from which your thing is. But let me pull up. I think I've got it in Google Photos. I can show you. Except then I'm gonna have to, if I'm like over here, oh gosh, I gotta figure out if this is doing what I expect it to do. No, because it's capturing the game. Let me see if I can, this is gonna be a little, oh, it's because it was all on my other computer. Huh. Does this work? No. Give me 2 seconds here. Give me 2 seconds here. go back to our Vampire Survivors thing. Yeah, no, I think it's really cool looking too, and it's nice to have a wall. There are a few other things on there that are nice. One of them is a sound wave of a song that I really like that my girlfriend got me because the song reminds her of me. Another one is a small little, let me see if I can pull that one up as well, is a thing that my sister made me. Where is it? When would she have gotten this for me? For Christmas? For my birthday? Go Shoddy, it's your birthday. Let's see if painting gets it. I doubt it, but yeah, no, it was more recent than this. Okay, give me one more second here. I'll see if I can find it, and if not, then we'll call it quits. It should be. I've started taking too many pictures. There's no way. Oh, although side note, look at how cute, and let me get this thing. He's excellent. All right, and as I go back and look for this thing one more time, I'll full screen myself so you can stare at me instead of the empty game. Yeah, we're showing off cool stuff. This is basically just... All right, I'm done showing stuff off. I can't find the thing that I was looking for. We're just going to have to live with the fact that that's not happening at the present moment, which is okay. That's all right. We've dealt with worse before. Okay, let's pull this back over here and get back to playing the video game that we were playing. Let's give ourselves... Is luck any good? Does luck make it so that we're going to like get more stuff to level up? I would love to have more projectiles, but I'm just not even close to that amount of stuff. It's either that or cooldowns. Yeah, he's just the cutest pup. I love him. You know what? Let's follow our instincts here, and let's get cooldown. And then we can't afford luck. Can we afford recovery? Yes. And then one more thing. Might? Move speed? Can't afford move speed. Pretty much can only afford might or greed. Better chests, better item drops on the map. 4 slots when leveling to pick up from. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it's might or max health. Let's pick up might. And let's go back and let's give Poe another shot. Although, again, I'm still uncomfortable with how garlic looks. Oh, and the mouse is still on the screen. What have we done? All right, we fixed it. We did it. We got there. Oh, yeah, just a nice little share of cool stuff in life. It's pleasant to be able to just hang, you know? What does Poe need? Poe needs some damage. You know, honestly, the whip is good damage. Yeah, give me more of that stuff. Ka-chow! Also, I want King Bible. I like the garlic King Bible. It's like, you get within a certain range of me, you die. I gotta remember to, like, take little breaks from the talking. That makes a big difference for one's voice. Yeah, the Bible and the cross. Just go full holy warrior. I'm not getting any experience from these guys. A little upset by that. I think if I complain about it, though, I'll get more experience. So, yeah, there we go. Just needed to complain about it. Rune Tracer, knife, magic wand. Let's go Rune Tracer. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. Shoot that Rune Tracer at something. Yeah. So I don't know why. It's very... I wish that it weren't the case. I really actually appreciate being somebody who's able to be positive. I think it makes a big difference in, like, you know, when you interact with somebody that's complaining all the time, it's like... It can, like, really dampen your mood, so it's nice to be somebody who can, like, be positive, because then it's more likely that the people that you interact with are going to be positive. But when it comes to video games, you just have to complain a little bit. It's the only way to get anything done. I mean, let's be honest. And that's a frustrating fact of life, because it doesn't jive with some of the core philosophies that I'd like to have about interaction. But, you know, in this case, let's go Axe. Oh, and another axe. All right, just straight to it. The spacebar. How do we? I don't know how to skip any of that stuff, so I just have to sit there and wait for it. But I feel like there's got to be a way to skip that, right? Oh yeah. Don't worry, you won't tell anyone. Yeah, it's not as though I'm broadcasting on the internet for all to see. Oh yeah, complaining does equal better RNG. Although complaining plus better RNG equals either more complaining or less complaining. which is kind of funny. Either you complain and then you get better RNG, so then you stop complaining, but then you have worse RNG, so it oscillates. It's like a sine wave, you know, goes up and down and up and down. More complaining leads to less complaining leads to more, or you realize what's going on, and then more complaining leads to even more complaining, which is like a very different... Oh, yeah, that felt real good. Here we go. Again, let's go Santa Water. Oh, yeah. And that's just like an exponential feedback loop that you just end up as a crazy negative person. Tome reduces weapon cooldowns by 8%. Let's go. Oh, let's go Garlic level 2. I'm not ready to commit to the Tome. Yeah, Tome is really nice. I've also seen some items that I have yet to be able to unlock, which are pretty cool. I think there was one that was like, just everything shoots an extra projectile, which is like, how is that not just crazy overpowered? Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's get in there. Yeah, gotta start taking some passives. We've taken 0 passives so far. We'll get there. Oh, we can just stay next to this. Turkey leg. Oh, no, we can just take that turkey leg. Have I looked at the achievements? I have seen some of the achievements, like the ones that I've gotten. I haven't looked at the ones that I haven't gotten. Is that... I guess, does it show you anything if you haven't gotten them? It is okay. I honestly, my brain autocorrected, it didn't matter. Let's get an attract orb. That doesn't seem like it does much, but you know, we live with that. Yeah, keep whipping. Yeah, just go for this teal bat. We want the upgrade out of it. Still early on enough that it doesn't... Oh, okay, alright. We do have to pay attention to those skeletons a little bit. No, we don't have any... We changed what our upgrade scheme was, so we don't have any auto healing, do we? Dang. So it might actually make sense to get some of that Pomarola. So how many more times do we have to hit this bat? Jeez. Oh, and there's a red gem there. I want it. Yeah, let's go Garlic. You just got your last one. Like you got the final achievement? Like you finished? That's insane. That's so much. Alright, let's get a little bit of healing. I know it's kind of a waste of an item slot, but I wasn't sold on the other two things. The crown, I'm not, like, it still seems like I could get, I guess I'm not really impressed with any of the passives, so maybe leveling up faster is, like, important because it gets you to the point that you can get overpowered. But I just, you know, I'm not sold. I don't see it yet. Beaten both maps and gotten all of the achievements. So there are only 2 maps. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, let's keep going whip. Let's just whip all the way. Man, that's good to know. So are you basically done with the game, or is it still fun to play at that point, just to get other crazy overpowered stuff? Also, when I was Googling stuff about this game, I didn't Google very much. I still haven't read very much. You haven't beat the maps on hyper mode. Oh, is there separate achievement tracking for that? I had seen that there was hyper mode. The other question is, like, I'd seen that there was a secret character. It was just, like, I Googled the game, and it was like, how to unlock the secret character. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, damn it. I activated my phone's keyword there. Let me... gotta tell it that that's not what I'm trying to do. Garlic or axe. Let's keep upgrading the garlic. Yeah, man, some of the combos just looked so pleasant, like just sort of stand there and own. I really like games like Binding of Isaac though, that like have really, really deep, heavy progression. Like you can beat them once or twice and decide that you're done, but you can also beat them like 20 or 50 times and still have more stuff to unlock. I guess that Hades is like that. That game is great. Oh yeah, I'm getting message. Next time I get a weapon upgrade, I need to double check what this message is about. So I'll try and remember to do that. But oh my goodness, we don't hurt anything. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna thread ourselves through there. Oh, and finally it's dead. The second that I have to run away from it. Okay. We're just gonna snake our way around. So let's keep pulling them over here. Keep pulling them over here. Keep pulling them over here. And sneak our way around. Sneak our way around. Real quick, real quick. Look at how fast that is. We're just the quickest boy in all of the Quick Town. Yeah, bro, I heard there was a secret character. Nice. Okay. Before I do anything, gotta check this text message. Oh, I have a new subscriber. It's you. You are the new subscriber. Okay. Oh, and my order shipped for my prescription. Thank you, healthcare system. Excellent. Okay, and now we freak back out here. I did take the mouse off the screen this time because I never clicked on anything, which is great. You have 8 characters, so are there 9? I don't know. All I saw is I googled the game because I was looking for something to make the for example, the thumbnail of the stream VOD from last night, and like in doing that, one of the top articles was like, yes, it is you. One of the top articles was like, oh man, how to unlock the secret character in Vampire Survivors. Which, you know, now that the YouTube dislike button doesn't exist, maybe it's all fake, but that's neither here nor there. That's one that I work for Google and I'm confused by that one. I haven't read any like internal documents about it or anything. I think it, like, if I were to try and like be doing corp speak on behalf of the company, like, which I'm not, to be clear, these are my own opinions, not the opinions of Google or anyone that Google works with. But if I were like, what would make just a rational human choose to make that decision? The thought process that I would have to have is that the negative impact of exposing these metrics in these avenues of harassment to people are, ooh, a King Bible. That could be our last one. Yeah, let's get a King Bible. Let's use that to finish off. The King Bible Garlic duo. I would have to assume that the channels of harassment were so negative to some people's lives, like, you know, highly correlated with things like suicide attempts or something of that nature. I would have to assume that that was the case. Like, if I were seeing that, then I'd go like, okay, cool. People like can't figure out which DIY video is bad, but at least now a bunch of people aren't like killing themselves over the outcome of these videos, or like getting brigaded or anything else. That I can understand. Do we want some armor? Do we want an attractor? Do we want some garlic? Let's keep going, garlic. The garlic has been doing some stuff for us. But yeah, that's the only thing that I can imagine when like understanding the YouTube dislike stuff, and that's the kind of thing where it's like I don't have any evidence to support or not to support that. Ooh, I know I probably don't need it, but I do want it. Yes, give me all of this. Yeah, give me another axe. Oh yeah, and now we get 4 more passive slots, and we gotta decide what passives we want. Which again, none of them seems that good, but that's okay. Garlic level 7. You had mentioned that the garlic upgrade isn't that good, but like I don't know what combos with the garlic, so it's just gonna be a matter of like, okay, when we have to pick between, I guess, 3 passives or whatever, or when we see a passive that we like, maybe there are passives that we haven't seen yet. We'll get there. Oh yeah, give it to me. Oh, that's how I like it. Yeah, it is always interesting. Yeah, it's just so many things about this game are just so like viscerally satisfying. I was watching Day9 play again today, and he was just like, yeah, everyone should just quit their jobs and play this game because it's just so satisfying for so many little fiddly reasons. One of the things that he was talking about, which I thought was like, I can't say whether or not it's true or not from like an academic perspective, but I thought was an interesting way to think about some of this stuff, is that like there are 2 kinds of, well, there are more than 2 kinds, but there are several kinds of tasks that the human brain can be doing, and like one of them is like quick approximation, like how do I throw this thing at this other thing, right? Like think basketball, that kind of thing. And the other thing is calculation, which you can think like chess or math or stuff like that, right? And compared to computers, our brains are really, really bad at stuff like, oh, let's get another level of Rune Tracer, although the wings don't seem terrible. Although I guess at some point when you get surrounded, you can't move. Yeah, maybe armor, actually, but let's go Rune Tracer. So compared to computers, we're garbage at the calculation, but we're pretty good at the quick approximation. And that's the thing that you spend a lot of this. Oh, what? What happened? You figured out the secret character, and you can't unlock it by playing? What, do you have to, like, mess with it in the settings? I still don't know how I died. Like, I'm confused. Okay, let's look. We have 300 and whatever. Can we unlock luck? No. Unlock health? I don't care about health. Let's go back. Yeah. This would be cool. I wonder what Arca Ladonna starts with, or Porta Ladonna. These people related. Permanent plus 30% area. Starts with temporarily reduced cooldown. And then Mortacchio. Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. That seems like the money. Vampire Survivor secret character, how to unlock. Like, you gotta, like, manipulate the game code? Like, is it just, like, that's... So 10% more damage every 10 levels, 10 experience every 5 levels. Let's go in a Melda thing. Mortacchio is pretty good. Yeah, I just don't have enough money for it. You have to type something as soon as you launch the game. Oh, okay, is it like the Konami code or something? That would be, you know, fine. It's not as cool as unlocking it by playing, but I guess you unlock every other character by playing, so, like, why not? Man, there are so many little things like that. Like on the main menu. Yeah. Yeah, let's go King Bible. Why not? I would love a Bible just hanging out, being my friend. Yeah. But, you know, you know, I guess you get to do that with all of the other characters, so that's fine. It'd be cool if it was something where you, like, yeah. Is the secret character any good? Is it any fun? Like, what's the gimmick there? Man, this feels like being in elementary school, talking to your friends about how to unlock Mew with the truck down by the SS Anne, you know? Did you ever play Pokemon Red and Blue? I remember that, and there was the whole missing no thing, and people were worried, like, oh, it's gonna corrupt your save or whatever, and some of them would, and some of them wouldn't. Let's go Fire Wand. Let's go all in on these projectiles. Is that a good decision? No, but is it a fun decision? Well, only if it's good, I guess, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh, I was just saying, like, did you, like, play Pokemon Red and Blue, and, like, all the stuff with, like, the missing no, and like, the truck down by the SS Anne? In theory, you could, like, use strength on it to get a Mew, but that was an urban myth, and stuff like that. I feel like the secret character, you having to, like, input something on the start screen feels very that to me. Let's get a Rune Tracer. Oop, a red gem, yep. Lightning Ring. We're just gonna get all the things that do the same thing. These are all just shoot projectiles at things. Yeah, we're just gonna pew everything, and then we're gonna get some stuff that makes our cooldowns go down. Yeah, no, I was in elementary school, so I was, like, just old enough to be like, what? Which was fun. I was actually talking to my roommates earlier today about playing Pokemon, or, like, it no longer holds my interest because I don't have, like, I'm not looking to, like, fill time. And it just doesn't, oh, I don't have garlic, so I can't just stand in the middle of that. Oh, excuse me, sir. Recommend not getting the secret character until you unlock everything, though, because his weapon you haven't unlocked yourself yet. Yes, okay, cool. I can get on board with that. Another King Bible, please. Oh, man, some garlic would be nice. Some, what is my last one gonna be? I just don't know. Oh, there's a bat on top of me. When I'm taking damage, the fact that I spew out red means I can't see what it is that's hurting me. Although I guess if I'm getting hurt, I just should move. But man, that is a little annoying. Here, let's come over here and see if we can't deal with some of these things. That's like only 10 coins. It's like no coins. I mean, I guess it's better than no coins, but it is pretty annoying. And for having all these projectiles, it still feels like we don't kill stuff very easily. We don't really have any AoE, I guess, is the problem. Anyways, I was talking to my roommates about playing Pokemon, and it's like not... It's strategy, but it's like strategy where you have to do your homework, but not in a way that like entices me with the problem. It just feels like, this is a thing where like somebody's already figured it out. All right, let's take garlic as our last thing. We have our 6 things now. That's it. This is our setup. Garlic, Bible, and a bunch of projectiles. So the only AoE is if stuff stands next to us, but I'm like kind of okay with that. Because what does it matter if I can AoE other stuff? I mean, I'm sure it does, but... Okay. Just slowly walking these skeletons to get the experience. Oh, and okay, alright, we're backing off there. Oh, reduces weapon cooldowns by 8%. Yes, please. I will absolutely take that. Oh, we're at like 1 HP right now. Man, we need some Pomerola on this. Either that or some wall chicken. Yeah, Pokemon is just like, it's like too grindy to get to experience the... You know, my roommate just started playing it, and like, maybe it seems a lot more like what the Safari Zone of the original Pokemon's like was like a little bit intended to be, which seems interesting. I just don't know. Like, you know, I live a life where I don't have, you know, 5 hours to play a game every night right now. I mean, I guess I could, but it's not... I don't play with enough frequency that grinding is like an enjoyable, yes, let me relax and do this at the end of my day. Pomerola, just like we asked for. So yeah, I don't know. My first thought is like, my second thought is like, you know, it could be fun. I don't know. I've got a lot of things vying for my attention right now. It would be enjoyable to sort of like... Yeah, it's not... So I haven't played Pokemon games in a while because like the nostalgia was not enough to overcome like the fact that the games weren't very fun. We don't need more healing right now. What we need is more damage. Well, I guess we're kind of not really getting owned by anything right now. Man, the one thing that sucks about this build is the fact that there's just experience in every direction because we don't really do targeted damage. Let's just continue to stand by this guy. I'll just our Mantis friend. Back up and deal with some ghosts for a second. And continue to hit our Mantis friend. And now we will prevent ourselves from getting surrounded. And oh man, these things that are just like that's just such a weird... Who holds their hands like that? Think of a single human in your entire life that has ever acted like that. I cannot. Let's go lightning ring. Let's go just more lightning projectiles. There's just a lot of experience around here. I guess this praying mantis guy holds his hands like that, but that kind of makes sense. Like he's got giant like blades for hands. That feels like it makes it like if my hands were that long, I would probably do that. But these guys, they got tiny little hands. Like what's the why is that what they're doing? I'm not unnerved, I'm just confused. I guess I would be unnerved if somebody was like that in real life. These guys aren't in real life, they're in a video game. Although then again, I guess like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy isn't in real life, he's just in a movie, and that still is something that people draw emotion from. They're not human? What are these things then? Are they not like zombies or ghouls or something? Were they not once human? Are they not human derivative? Oh, I gotta lead these guys further away here. Let's get them all the way away from the thing that I'm trying to get to. I keep circling and just pulling them back on top of it. We have jazz hands and they have spooky hands. Perfectly said. Okay. Have I pulled these guys sufficiently far away? I think so. Alright. And now we go over here. We'll just duck right next to this for a second. Oh, there's a coin. Yes, please. Aha! Can't stop me now. I don't know why I feel compelled to dance every time. It's just like such a good song, and it's not as though I'm like driven to dancing by like the love of the song or anything. It feels like the thing that has to happen, you know. The game is called Vampire Survivor, but I don't think there are any actual vampires. Yeah. I guess it's mostly just because a lot of these assets are like, if not stolen, then heavily influenced by Castlevania. Yeah, let's get some Fire Wand. Yeah, the Fire Wand does a fair bit of damage. Oh, yep, and straight in. Thank you very much. We'll grab some coins. Yeah, come at me, bats. just not doing enough damage right now. Yeah. So, you know, you can't just write, like, Castlevania roguelike. You gotta do it something. And I guess you're surviving, and I guess it's based on a game where there are vampires. So, and it is the vampire aesthetic, you know, like it's all the crosses and the bats and the zombies, and, you know, it is that, like, spooky, like, gothic Halloween setting. But yeah, no, I definitely hear that criticism. I don't disagree with you. Alright, come on, let's kill this teal bat here. That is my new mission in life, is to kill this one enemy that is right next to me. Yes, come on. Kill him. No, we did a lot of damage to him, but he's not dead. He's still there. Just that's the one boy we're going for. I'm starting to feel closed in on a little bit. Oh, and there's that big bat there too. Okay. The teal bat is lost in the crowd. He's lost in the sauce. He's too high right now. You can't feel his face when he's with you. Oh, and now he's been pushed all the way over there. Okay, well, let's work our way through the maze of people until my background just changed. That was very, very distracting, but we made it. And let's just walk our way into a lot of this experience here. Let's see. Let's go King Bible. Need another one. Need it to be faster. Need it to do more damage. Need a lot of things in life right now. Just a needy boy. Oh. So if your day wasn't productive, you just spend it maxing and relaxing, just chilling, just retired like Tom Brady apparently maybe is. That was a confusing thing to see today, that he's retiring. But wait, that tweet was premature. We don't really know if he's retiring. Maybe he is retiring, but he wasn't ready to announce it yet. I don't know. That whole thing. You're gardening vampire a bit. That makes sense. And then you've been watching Twitch. Fair, yeah. You know, honestly, sometimes that's how off days gotta be. Oh wow, that thing absolutely decimated me. Whew. Yeah, that is reasonable. Rune Tracer, Fire Wand, Attract Orb. Let's go, Fire Wand. Oh, something touched me because those bats pushed it into me. Not really a fan of that. I like the little bats, but not when they're shoving other enemies around. Which I wonder what the physics system for that is. Like, is it just the thing with higher speed gets to determine what's going on? Like, I don't... They appear to drag other enemies around, but why do they not... How is that the default behavior and not the other enemies behaving like a wall? Like, both of those seem possible. And I don't know how you code it to give priority to one over the other. I mean, I do know how you would give priority to one over the other, but I'm not sure how the system is rigged. Like, what's going on behind the scenes there to make that happen? Alrighty there. Oh, too close to the flowers. Too close to the flowers. Oh, we're just gonna sneak right in the middle there. That seems positive. Oh gosh, okay, alright. I'm not in love with our present circumstance, if I'm being honest. It's getting a little tight for me here. Wish these flowers would just disintegrate. We're gonna sneak our way through. There we go. Yeah, now we don't care what happens with the flowers. They'll just slowly be pushed away. I guess, does it like take everything and then just sort of position them based on their aggregate momentum? Like, what's going on there? Oh, I guess because everything is just moving towards you. Like, okay, alright, scaly boys. We're just gonna work our way up here on this tiny sliver of health. Just the smallest amount of health we could possibly have. We're just gonna go north for a bit, and we'll just understand that eventually we need to go south to get the experience. You know, honestly, I do need to regen health a little faster. That's the problem that I'm having at the present moment. I mean, I'm having many problems, but that is among them. This is what it felt like playing Frostpunk when I was having some trouble. Always leave the flower circle right away. Don't do that much damage, so you can just walk through. That's good to know. I like staying in there just because it sort of like contains the amount of stuff you have to worry about, but perhaps it's not really worth it. Oh, come on, clear a path for me. There we go. I just have to be a little closer to those guys, and the Bibles really make a difference. Their cooldown to lower. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and there's our mantis friend. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, got too close. This wasn't doing enough damage there. Unlocked Bracer. Okay, cool. I don't know what that does, but fine. That's the only achievement I got. Okay. How much money? Not enough money. Power up. Okay, we can afford duration. Area. Projectile speed. Projectile speed I don't understand. Honestly, give me some magnet. And we'll go back and change that. So 10% more experience per every 5 levels. Projectiles get faster every 5 levels. Permanent +1 projectile. Honestly, let's give Gennaro his due here. I mean, these things kind of suck. We recognize that, but it's useful for carving our way through. Now the thing we've got to figure out, and we're just gonna have to hope that one of the 6 passives that we pick combines with this, but it would be fun to have the upgraded knives, you know? So let's focus on upgrading our knives and then just picking up passives. None of these are passives. Yeah, let's go garlic so that we can just walk. Build might or growth. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we're gonna respec it soon anyways. I'm also tempted by luck, you know? As long as the game is just us continually redoing things until the RNG is good, we might as well make the RNG forcibly better. Also, after this run, I've got to take a little bit of a break. I can feel it in my voice. I need to go refill my water, blah, blah, blah. We can take 5 minutes, put on some chill music, you know, max and relax. None of these things are the thing that I wanted. Let's go Piachon, which, again, just a wild spelling of the word pigeon. I'm not sure that I understand why that is the way that it is. But understanding it is not required for having it. You know, and the fact that he shoots little barrages of projectiles at people is enough for me at the present moment. You know, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. If you want to be my Pichon, gotta shoot projectiles at people. You don't have to spell the word pigeon correctly, though. That's not a requirement. I don't want this food yet, but I do want to stay near enough to it that if I need it, I can grab it. Spinach, I guess? The Pomarola has been useful, but not useful enough for me to decide to commit to it. Okay, let's fight our way back into it. Oh yeah, and we get +1 projectile per thing, so let's get the things that give us extra projectiles here. I guess that's... We just immediately forgot the guiding principle of this dude. Oh, and there's another one? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get our advanced muscles ready. Nice, another level of magic wand, which should give 1 more projectile? Yes, so now we fire 3 instead of 2, which we fired 2 instead of 1 to begin with. Oh, nice, yeah, no, I just, when I was reading it, I was like, Piachon, looks like a pigeon. And that was about as far as I'd gotten. Let's go Rune Tracer, because we get 2 of those babies, right? Oh, yep, we do. Just extra projectiles. Alright, come at me, bats. Whip, wings, knife, more knife, for sure. More knife, for sure. And then we still gotta start. We have spinach, we need some more passives. But we should just bias towards anything that can give us damage, because that's the stuff that we need. But I suppose, like, really we need to be biasing towards synergies, which I think means we need to be leveling up the things that we do. So we're gonna level up, I guess, knife? Yeah, knife. Knife is the one that we're trying to get high level. So we're just gonna keep going for levels in knife. Okay. Oh, grab that thing. That sucks. Okay, let's shoot this guy. Give me another chest. Give me another chest. Come on. I believe in you, dude. Just give me another chest. There we go. Alright, you didn't give me a chest. You just gave me like half a level. I will accept half a level for that work. Armor, magic wand, reduce the cooldown. That's fine. It seems like we're actually doing damage with this. This seems... The extra projectile seems to make a big difference if all you grab is stuff that does projectiles. Plus garlic, obviously. I mean, obviously. Who doesn't even use garlic? Yeah, but doves are oftentimes also called rock pigeons. Yeah. So, like, that doesn't seem that far from me. Cooldown down? Yes, we will take that as well. Yeah. The tome seems too good on a thing where all of our stuff have innate... I don't know. I guess I don't know if, like, the rate between fire counts as cooldown or not. I don't... What is that? Oh, is that the thing that made me shoot fireballs at people? I don't think I need that yet, but I would like for it to be there. Projectile speed by 10%? Let's grab another level of knife. Knife level 4. Oh my gosh, we do shoot a lot of knives now. Knife's not that good, but this seems pretty alright, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not hating what this is doing. Like the other times that I got knife, I didn't have enough levels. Yeah, at least I recall that. I could be wrong, but you know. My recollection is that doves are called rock pigeons. Or that pigeons are called rock doves. I can't... Maybe it's that. Feels like that's correct. Oh, and this will give us another one of these too. Yeah. Give it to me. Just an extra axe out there. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, we're going to remember at the end of this run to go get some water and take a little break. We're going to do our best to remember that. Because talking this much, it hurts. Yeah, it's that pigeons are definitely called rock doves, because I think it means like rock is in the color. Like it's the color of rocks. Oh, shoot this boy! Yeah, everything will take care of everything else, but we gotta shoot this mantis. Excuse me, Mr. Mantis. Alright. Let's raise the roof. Another level of Rune Tracer. You don't hate to see it. Oh, man. Alright, now let's go over here and kill these nerds. Man, we do damage right now. I will say that. We're actually even killing those guys. Don't need armor. Let's get more spinach. We're just guarding our little, like, Super Mario Brothers, like, hot fire breath ability there. Oh, these guys aren't going down so easily. That's pretty annoying, actually. Oh, it'll probably help if I, like, actually shot them with the daggers, though. When you do that, they start dying. Probably shouldn't aim the daggers out at nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a shame that, like, aiming and moving are the same key, because that makes it a little bit harder to, like, aim when you want to aim at stuff that's behind you as you run away. I mean, it provides some interesting game mechanics, actually, that limitation, but it would be convenient if, for example, when I'm standing still, I didn't have to inch towards something to start shooting it, especially because I'm usually doing that because it got too close to me. But I'm, you know, with that, I'm literally just describing the limitation, which, again, has, like, the interesting piece of, like... Oh, yeah, knife passes through one more enemy. For sure. Oh, and here, actually, let's... Now that we got enough of these boys, let's... Oh, yeah. Just get them. Just cook them. Oh, yeah. Easy. And now let's run around and collect all the experience we just got from that. Come on, there we go. Now they're all dead. And another level up. Garlic level 2, base damage up. Let's take garlic. Yeah. But I think that's, like, the benefit with the knives is that if you're trying to move yourself, like, out a certain direction, the knives are pointing in the direction that you're trying to go. So, like, if you're trying to run away from enemies and things keep popping up in your way, you can target your fire in the direction that you're moving. It's like a blessing and a curse, right? You can't shoot anything that's chasing you, but you can clear yourself a way out from this you know? And that's pretty nice. Plus the fact that you can just aim it at all is like pretty unique among items. I think the only other thing that I can think of that you can aim is the like the what is it, the freeze lancet or the time lancet or whatever it is. Let's get another knife. Man, the sound of it is really pleasant, I will say. Just the I can't quite make the sound, but it is nice. Whew, there we go. Oh, let's get another level of knife. One more projectile. Oh yeah. I love that each one of them gets progressively slightly lower. That's just a small tinge like that makes a big difference. Let's just walk into all this experience that we earned ourselves. Yeah, I think it's both playstyle preference. It's also like specific to what the needs of your build are. Like what is the gap and what everything else does. And for me, I've got a bunch of stuff that I can't aim, and so having one thing that I can aim is nice. Like the garlic guards my hindquarters, this guards my front. I guess if I had a whip, like you can kind of aim that if you're only moving left, right, but I tend to find that doesn't end up being what I need. Base damage up by 5, effect lasts 0.3 seconds longer, base damage up 10, fires another projectile. Let's go. Let's kill it all. Excuse me, sirs. Yeah, give it to me. Nice. We got, what is that, an 8th level of knife? Passes through one more enemy. Beautiful. Can't even complain about that. I'm shooting basically every knife there is in the book. We keep getting, people coming in, being like, huh, what's this? And then leaving. Hard to blame them. Oh yeah, we're just shredding. It would be really nice to have a thing that suctioned up more of this. Cooldowns? Yes, please. Oh yeah, and I can hear it going slightly faster. That's a big deal, actually. Oh, these bats. Oh, what is this? Oh, they're frozen. Oh, and walking into them, I can't take damage. That's fascinating. But I also, like, can't hit the one that's right in front of me. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, it, like, died the second it unfroze. But is it already dead? Can I do that? What am I supposed to take away from that? Unclear. Yeah, given that knives are my most powerful, and I'm fairly irritated with... Turn off numlock. Can I aim with that? No? Oh, the plants, okay. Oh, nice, cool. So we can just take some damage. Get through there, no problem. Here's our friend. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, that just killed everything. Holy crap. Cool. We'll give me one of these. An extra axe, I sleep. I've seen better. A level 2 axe. What if we can squeeze out another level to try and get another passive before we open up this chest? See if we can end up upgrading our knives. I don't know what upgrades the knives, but I figure if I have one more passive, then I have one more shot. Maybe grab something like armor. I do have level 8, right? Yes, I have level 8 of the knives. Not a particularly high level of anything else. Maybe this is teaching me that I should, like, go all in on one of them. I'm probably the one that stacks well with my, Oh, look at these bones. Whew. Attract orb? That's crown? Magic wand. Let's go attract orb. I don't think that this is what combos with the thing, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. What is that? Another level of Attract Orb? Pickup range increased by 33%. You know, honestly, I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I have seen worse. Oh, look at just how deep the shred is through this. Garlic, Pomarola, Hollow Heart, Garlic it is. Oh my goodness. This build, the knives are just destroying. Let's go Garlic. Protect ourselves. Jeez, it's just like, look, tell me that that's not, like, see how just there's a line of dead skeletons, and tell me that the knives don't do some kind of work. I mean, ooh. I'm not strictly disagreeing with you. I know we already agreed that we're on the same page on that. I'm just reveling here. Ooh, it's good. It's pretty good. Cooldown's reduced. Oh yeah. Extra projectiles, cooldowns reduced. It synergizes so beautifully. Oh, and there's a red one over here. I would like, please, sir. Attract orb, damage. Let's go spinach. And then just grab everything. Another level. Magic wand. Another level. Magic wand. Kishon. Oh boy. Oh, there's wolves now. I don't know how I feel about the wolves. They aren't dying as quickly as everything else did. Oh, but they're still dying though. Yeah. I gotta run ourselves around and line stuff up a little bit. I do fear if like another swarm comes in though. These wolves seem pretty tanky. You know, honestly, do any of the increase projectile speed by 10%? Does that do anything for us? I guess it does for the Rune Tracer, right? Oh, moved my chair down, and not by intention. Yeah, let's grab ourselves a bracer. It's good for the Rune Tracer because the Rune Tracer like exists for a certain duration, not for a certain like number of enemies that I can hit through. Just standing still. Okay, time to move. We're on the prowl again. And shoot up. Let's just go ahead and walk ourselves through here. Excuse me. Hello there, ghosts. Spinach, magic wand, yes please. Oh, I'm feeling tight here. Oh, that was a lot better than I expected it to be. Yeah, again, the swarm's pushing the wolves into us. I don't love it. I'm trying to think of what the different stats of the enemies even could be, because they're all kind of the same, right? They just run at you. They don't really have any abilities or anything. I guess there's like a speed stat, there's a health stat, there's an amount of damage that they do to you stat, there's an amount of like knockback that they can receive stat, I guess. Although I don't really know if that's different, but that is a possibility. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot that there even could be. Okay, let's shoot straight into the heart of the swarm. That's right. Little did you know, this was StarCraft. Heart of the swarm. Garlic, spinach, let's go garlic. Oh yeah, baby. Whew. Oh gosh, oh no, the bats. But indeed, just walking one direction got us there. As long as you're walking in a direction where there aren't too many enemies, you're okay. I want to kill that one guy. Okay, I'm going to live without killing that one guy for a little bit. Holy crap, we are not really earning much experience because we keep on the run from stuff. We went from like being super powerful to not being that powerful very quickly. Maybe that'll change. Maybe it's sort of like will oscillate a little bit in difficulty, but oof. Oof, 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 oof. Man, there are a lot of enemies. Okay, we can sit by this chicken. Okay, we can just grab the chicken, I guess. Sure. Come on. Get to 15 minutes. And is it going to make a circle around us? I'm not going to like that. Oh, yes, it is. Alright, let's just run through. Oh, yeah. Hardly any damage. It's scare tactics. I think that if you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known to run through the plants. Like, I've always known that it was an option, but I wouldn't have known that it was, like, so trivially easy. Holy crap, there's just so many. Are they like re-teleporting in front of us or something? How are there so many above us? Are we supposed to be able to deal with this? I'm like not leveling up really. Although, you know, whatever, I haven't really been taking damage. I just know that there's like a large amount of slow enemies behind me, which freaks me out. Weight of expectation. The looming specter of debts from the past that I must eventually work my way through. Garlic, wings. Oh, magic wand level 8 for sure. That way if I ever someday end up in a position to get a chest, which I don't know that I will. Is that Mega Wolf the guy that I'm trying to kill? Is he the one that keeps popping up? I thought he was just like another enemy. Oh, hey, yeah, let me out. Let me out. There's so many enemies. Oh gosh, okay, okay. Try my way through this, please. Gotta keep just fighting my way through. Holy crap, there went from like being totally manageable to totally getting owned all at once. This is, if not the furthest that I've ever gotten, pretty close to it. This character feels strong. Oh nice, there's some turkey there. Ah! Oh, when I move, I'm applying garlic to more stuff. When I stand still, I feel like I'm getting close in on, because like I'm seeing the circle of things that surround me that aren't touching the garlic. I think it's actually probably not as dire as I'm making it out to be. Oh yeah, come on. Kill this blue guy. And this wolf. Come on, get him. Yes. Ooh, that's what I was looking for. Oh, did it tell me what it did and I didn't look because I was reading chat? That's fair. Yeah, where did all of the enemies go? Are they just lost to time forever? Because they're not here anymore. Did I outlast them? There's no way that I killed them all. These are a new enemy. These larger, thicker mummies, and then we guess we've got like what the thinner, grayer ones. Yeah, come on, there we go. This leveling up has gotten slow, but this red orb should help some. Yep, there we go. Nice little chunk. Level 34, pretty high. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, another empty tome, another garlic. Let's go another empty tome. Even slower, yeah. I just love that this is just perpetual knives. Oh yeah. There we go. It feels okay for now, but it's hard to know whether or not this build is like at the point where I don't need to do anything to be successful, because so far it's been pretty good, but like it's good in a very specific way that I don't know will continue to carry, because I don't know what's coming. That being said, it does seem pretty potent, I'm not gonna lie. Spinach, crown. Let's go spinach. Even more base damage. Just, you know, a 10% damage buff. Although, like, each successive one I don't think is multiplicative, so I think in that respect, each one becomes, like, they become less effective over time rather than more effective. Oh, and here comes 20 minutes, which means we should expect another row of plants, so let's get ready to march away from that. Oh, and there's the giant zombie sucker that I should care about. Whoop, yep, and it's just instantly dead. Instantly dead. Alright. I'm going to take a break for a little while. Find a rosary, unlocked cross. Get a magic wand to level 7, unlocked duplicator. Survive 20 minutes with any character, unlocked pentagram, and we got to just over 20 minutes. Evolve the knife, gain 500 gold coins. Neat. And what did the most damage? 1000 Edge did half as much, like 531 DPS. Holy crap. The knife did pretty good. The magic wand did a surprising amount of damage. Yeah. Other than that, Rune Tracer, okay. Peachone, well, I guess it's only level 3. Hard to... In fact, the Rune Tracer did more DPS than the Peachone. The Garlic didn't really do very much, but I guess stuff wasn't really next to me. And the Axe also was not that great, but I never really got leveled up that much. Huh. Okay, well, I am going to take a little break. I'll be back in a little while. I need some time to rest my voice. But yeah, be back soon. Be back soon.